Reporting live from beautiful Northwest Florida, and that's Pensacola, Florida. If you do not know, welcome to my channel, Melly Mel Shades. If you guys like traditional wet shaving, men's fragrances, and giveaways, hey, you might want to consider subscribing to my channel. In this episode, I was going to do a full review on my thoughts on the newly released Gentleman's Nine EDP. It's called Bluegrass Muse. Anyway, I cannot wait. Stay tuned. All right, I am back, and I am super excited for this review. First of all, hope this video finds you and your families well. All right, the reason why this is so special to me is because it's a special fragrance because me and my boy Nate Dogg, that's the better half on BBS.live. Follow us on Instagram where we talk about traditional wet shaving, men's fragrances, and bourbon, and anything you want to talk about, except religion and politics. Me and Nate collaborated with the famous, legendary soap maker Chris over there in Gentleman's Nine, and we also collaborated with the legend himself, Jason at the Razor Company. If you want anything traditional wet shaving, check out Jason at the Razor Company. So all four of us got together and joined forces on creating a special fragrance. So when we got together, Chris says, "Hey, let's do it, man. What do you guys got in mind?" So me and Nate, we go, "All right, well, it has to be kind of synonymous to the channel, right? As much as me and Nate love traditional wet shaving and men's fragrance, we also are bourbon lovers. So it had to have a bourbon theme. And speaking about bourbon, I got the bourbon right here. So this fragrance reminds us of a Kentucky Mule. So a Kentucky Mule is, in my opinion, is kind of like a old-fashioned, but summertime, especially during the spring and summer hot weathers. All right, so if you guys know what a Kentucky Mule is, you get 2 shots of bourbon, a half an ounce of fresh lime, ginger beer, mint, and some lime. And this is a refreshing drink. So when you smell this reminds you of a Kentucky Mule. So Kentucky Mule is a drink that makes me happy. When I think of about a Kentucky Mule, the scent alone of a Kentucky Mule brings smiles to my face. It just reminds me of hanging out with family and close friends and just good times. And this is what this fragrance is. First of all, this is a nice bottle. Love it. It's Eau de Parfum. It's a 50 ml bottle. Presentation is fire. Love the presentation. And here it is right here. Bluegrass Muse. And there's Chris's label, the Gentleman's Nine. I love his 50 ml bottles. I just love the size, perfect size. Man, smells amazing. First of all, smells amazing. First of all, I'm going to tell you guys now, I don't like this scent at all. I do not like this scent at all. I got to tell you the truth, right? You know why I don't like it? Because I love it. I'm going to tell you off back because, hey, if all four of us are going to get together and create something, it has to be special. It has to smell great. All right, so I'm going to tell you the notes. So while I tell you the notes, I'll just be showing you this beautiful bottle. I just love the thickness of this bottle and just the size of it. Love my 50 ml bottles. All right, so the top notes are kaffir, lime. We got rum, ginger, coriander, and muddled mint. In the mid, you got bourbon, cardamom, and coffee. And in the base, you get oak barrel, vanilla bourbon, benzoin, and vetiver. So what do I get out of it? First of all, I got the dry down right here, and atomizer is amazing. So this was released back in May 26, 2023. However, I was fortunate enough to get it earlier. So this is actually my 5th day wearing it. 5 days in a row and 5 days of extreme happiness and great aromatherapy. That's all I got to say. So what do I get out of it? So I already told you the notes. So the main players in this is the kaffir lime and the ginger. So one thing I love about this lime, this is not your ordinary lime. This is called a kaffir lime. So kaffir lime is a lot different than your regular lime. So when you see a regular lime, it's the skin's smooth, right? Kaffir lime is like, it has bumps in it. It's warty looking, but it has the same color. But the difference of it is not as zesty as a regular lime. It's a different type of lime. It's like a very rich lime. It's a very spicy type of lime, but also a citrusy lime. It's like a different, unique type of lime, and it's different. It's very unique. So this kaffir lime alone makes this fragrance even more unique. One of the things that when I was speaking with Chris over there in Gentleman's Now, he goes, Mel, what type of lime do you have in mind? And you know what? So what I did was I sent him a decant of my favorite lime scented fragrance, and that's Goldfield & Banks Bohemian Lime. I said, Chris, if you can make it smell like that, let's do it, baby. That's the kind of lime I'm looking for. However, I didn't think he was going to top it. I did not think he was going to top it. So in the final sampling, when he sent out first of all, the first several handfuls, me, Nate, and Jason, we didn't like it. But that last batch that he sent us he hit it out the park. It was a grand slam. Legit grand slam out the park, out of there, you know. So this kaffir lime is special. That's what makes this fragrance unique, that kaffir lime, along with the ginger. So the kaffir lime and the ginger are the main players, and they last throughout the entire fragrance. So the opening and the mid's beautiful because the kaffir lime is like right there. However, in the background, you do get some hints of booziness. So for me, I know on the website, and Chris says it's a boozy fragrance. I don't think it's a boozy fragrance. You get sparkles and hints and dashes of some boozing, and that's coming from the rum. That's coming from the bourbon. So you get little hints of booziness. So this is not a boozy fragrance. Again, the kaffir lime and then ginger make this a gorgeous fragrance. Again, they last throughout the entire fragrance, right? Now, I do get some mint as well in the background. I do get that little coolness from the mint, and it's also slightly sweet from the vanilla bourbon. And also you smell that nice wood, and it's awesome wood. You get that oak barrel. That oak barrel is so beautiful in this fragrance. Also you get the vetiver from on the base, so that vetiver makes this even a nice fresh scent. So this fragrance is classified according to Chris from Gentleman's Now as a woody aromatic. So that dry down is beautiful too. So on the dry down, you get that nice clean vetiver with that oak barrel, and then the hints of the lime, the kaffir lime. Not a regular lime, the kaffir lime and the ginger. And man, this fragrance is beautiful. It's just mixed well. And me and Nate, I can speak for me and Nate, we were so happy that we collaborated with Chris and Jason in this fragrance. We had such a great time. And I'm so happy because us four created a great fragrance, and I'm just so proud and happy that I'm a part of it, and I know Nate is too. And guys and gals, I'm sure you guys want to know the performance. The performance, I get about 5-ish hours on my skin, and then if I spray it on my clothes, I get about 10-ish hours. So usually fragrances for me doesn't last long. So if it lasts 5 hours for me, sometimes it'll probably last 2 hours for the regular person. But usually when I spray stuff on my skin, it doesn't last long. But this one lasts about 5 hours. And if you guys follow my channel when I do my fragrance reviews, if I can get 4 hours, I'm cool. But if I get 3, I'm good too. Just the main thing is what? It smells great. And this one smells great. This smells amazing. And yeah, man, again, I'm so happy about this fragrance. So happy. So before I did this video, I was super nervous because I didn't know what to say. But I'm just letting you know my emotional notes, how I feel inside when I smell this fragrance. This fragrance here just brings joy to my heart. When I smell it, I get happy. I feel like I'm around great family and friends, and it just gives me brightens up my mood. So this is a perfect spring and summer scent. But you guys know me. I'm gonna wear spring and summer scents in the wintertime too. It doesn't matter, because why? It smells good. And I think this would be a great all-around fragrance. A great all-around fragrance, especially during the spring and summer. Guys, I could talk to you guys all day, all night about this fragrance, but I'm going to stop right here. First of all, guys and gals, if you're watching this video right now, I want to thank you. It means the world. Guys and gals, also remember, life is tough, but guess what? So are you. Anyway, one love over here, beautiful Northwest Florida, and that's Pensacola, Florida. If you do not know. All right, after this video, I'm going to show the presentation of this beautiful fragrance, the bottle, and the box. Anyway, guys, love you. See you in the next episode. Mwah!